Hey everybody! The purpose of this video is to get you a quick tutorial to run one Var Stats on a TI-83 or a TI-84 graphing calculator. Real straightforward. So we're going to go ahead and fire this thing up, turn her on, press the Stat button, and the Stat button takes you into this menu right here, which has the Edit menu highlighted. And there's a lot of neat stuff here. We're going to go to Edit. And what this does is it shows you a list of lists. So you've got L1, list 1, L2, list 2, L3 is list 3. Some of you might notice at this point you've already got some random stuff in your lists. I'll throw some numbers in here. If you want to clear those numbers out of any lists, what you do is you put your blinker on top of the list. You can use that by pressing the up button. That works pretty well for that. And then you press the clear button. And then either press down or press enter, and that will take out those numbers. A mistake that's often made by students is they'll be on top of this and press the delete button. And I say it's a mistake made by students. It's unfortunate. It shouldn't be a mistake, but it's a bug that TI has in it. If you press delete, it will make it look like the list vanishes. If you ever go to Stat Edit and you get into your list and it looks like one of the lists is gone, there's an easy fix for it. Just press Stat 5. Enter, and any list that you accidentally deleted when you go back to Stat Edit will return. So remember to clear, not delete, to make room for lists. Okay, so let's make up some fictitious data. How about let's see, 78, 3, 0, 41, 8, and 8. Doesn't matter, anything you want. So there's some good data points. So suppose I wanted to get the statistics available to me via the TI-83 on that list of numbers in L1. So you'd simply press Stat and then go over to Calculate by using the arrow button. And what you want to run is the one Var Stats command. Enter. Okay, now right now if you press Enter, that's pretty much all you have to do. Enter. It tells you the average of that set is 23. The summation of all the data points in that list is 138. The sum of the squares is 7,902. These two right here aren't hugely important. The ones you're going to want in Math 243 are the average, the sample standard deviation, which is about 30.7 or 30.8, the population standard deviation you could ignore for the most point right now. N is 6, that's important to know. Scroll down, and here's your 5-number summary. The small value is 0, the max value is 78, your median is 8, and so forth and so on. So that's pretty much all there is to it as far as one Var Stats goes. Pretty straightforward. Now, the only thing I want to mention in addition here is the reason we could simply type one Var Stats is because we put our data into list 1. Suppose you had other data in list 2. Let's say it was 8, 3, 54, 991, 0, and -5, for example. Okay? And suppose you wanted to find the average of those raw data. This is all raw data, no frequencies yet, raw data. Well, then you'd have to go Stat Calc, one Var Stats, but don't just press Enter again because it's going to automatically default to L1. You want to press second 1, which allows you to, second 2, my fault, second 2, which points it at list 2. And that way you know that it's going to be doing the one Var Stats on the correct list. And when you press Enter, there you go. Your average is 175. Your standard deviation is 400, which is fun. You've got some ridiculous numbers in here, but it pointed it to the right place. So if you use one Var Stats, if your raw data is in list 1, there's no need to tell it which list. It's going to automatically assume list 1. If it's anywhere else, you have to tell it which list it's in. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. Have a good one. See you in class.